The full moon is the lunar phase when the moon appears fully illuminated from Earth's perspective. This occurs when Earth is located between the Sun and the Moon, when the ecliptic longitudes of the Sun and Moon differ by 180 degrees. 3. This means that the lunar hemisphere facing Earth, the near side, is completely sunlit and appears as an approximately circular disk. The full moon occurs roughly once a month. Full moon. An image of the full moon seen through palm trees. Image taken on a smartphone camera on June 29, 2022. The supermoon of the 14th of November 2016 was 356,511 kilometers, 221,526 miles away, 1, from the center of Earth. This occurs yearly. 2. As the Earth revolves around the Sun, approximate axial parallelism of the Moon's orbital plane, tilted 5 degrees to the Earth's orbital plane, results in the revolution of the lunar nodes relative to the Earth. This causes an eclipse season approximately every 6 months, in which a lunar eclipse can occur at the full moon phase. The time interval between a full moon and the next repetition of the same phase, a synodic month, averages about 29.53 days. Therefore, in those lunar calendars in which each month begins on the day of the new moon, the full moon falls on either the 14th or 15th day of the lunar month. Because a calendar month consists of a whole number of days, a month in a lunar calendar may be either 29 or 30 days long. A full moon is often thought of as an event of a full night's duration, although its phase seen from Earth continuously waxes or wanes, and is full only at the instant when waxing ends and waning begins. For any given location, about half of these maximum full moons may be visible, while the other half occurs during the day, when the full moon is below the horizon. As the moon's orbit is inclined by 5.145 degrees from the ecliptic, it is not generally perfectly opposite from the Sun during full phase. Therefore, a full moon is in general not perfectly full except on nights with a lunar eclipse as the moon crosses the ecliptic at opposition from the Sun. Many almanacs list full moons not only by date, but also by their exact time, usually in Coordinated Universal Time (UTC). Typical monthly calendars that include lunar phases may be offset by 1 day when prepared for a different time zone. The full moon is generally a suboptimal time for astronomical observation of the moon because shadows vanish. It is a poor time for other observations because the bright sunlight reflected by the moon, amplified by the opposition surge, then outshines many stars. Full moons are traditionally associated with insomnia, inability to sleep, insanity, hence the terms lunacy and lunatic, and various magical phenomena, such as lycanthropy. Psychologists, however, have found that there is no strong evidence for effects on human behavior around the time of a full moon. 9. They find that studies are generally not consistent, with some showing a positive effect and others showing a negative effect. In one instance, the 23rd of December 2000 issue of the British Medical Journal published 2 studies on dog bite admission to hospitals in England and Australia. The study of the Bradford Royal Infirmary found that dog bites were twice as common during a full moon, whereas the study conducted by the public hospitals in Australia found that they were less likely. The symbol of the triple goddess is drawn with the circular image of the full moon in the center flanked by a left-facing crescent and right-facing crescent on either side, representing a maiden, mother and crone archetype. 10. The harvest moon and the hunter's moon are traditional names for the full moons in late summer and in the autumn in the northern hemisphere, usually in September and October, respectively. People may celebrate these occurrences in festivities such as the Chinese Mid-Autumn Festival, which is as important as the Chinese New Year. The December 2015 full moon coincided with Christmas Day. 33. This last occurred in 1977 for the American time zone.